Hey, it's Jordan with TYT Network. I am here on the floor of the Republican National Convention a few hours before Donald Trump takes the stage to accept his nomination. I'm going to let that sink in for a moment. Donald Trump is the Republican candidate for president. I've been outside mostly. Nice to be in an air conditioning unit. We're going to go check out all the Americana, which is all over the place here, and talk to delegates and some other folks. Stay tuned. You look at all the protests outside, like yesterday there was some immigration groups, there's obviously been Black Lives Matter. He obviously has elicited quite the response. Do you think that these people are missing something, the people that are against him? Or do you think you'd like to see his tone change somewhat?
The people outside?
The protesters.
Because the protesters are paid by, like George Soros.
I keep hearing that, but I don't ever hear like a actual explanation of, there's no proof of that.
No proof, but that I think there is if people would dig deeper. The Democrat Party is doing this because they want to cause problems, and so.
I mean, I've been covering them for months. There's protesters everywhere. They're not all being paid. Trust me.
Not all of them, but there are a certain amount of them then that are, according to the people that I talk to. So yeah, I don't think that anything we could do to help them. All they have to do is get a job.
What's it about Trump that got you so kind of inspired and energized?
I've just always been kind of fascinated by him. I thought it was really cool when he first said he was going to run. I mean, I always thought he was going to don't know if he wouldn't be more of the front runner. And then once he started taking the polls, I focused more on him and just fell in love with the way that he was doing stuff and realized that what America needs is not another stick to the rules politician. It needs someone new and someone more like with the people and stuff. And
if you had to name one, what's your favorite policy of his?
I'm probably gonna have to say his Second Amendment policies, because my dad went and saw him at the SHOT Show, and then I saw his son Donald Jr. speak at the hunting expo and stuff. And Donald, from what I've heard, supports the hunting community and stuff, and that's what I'm part of. And
are you worried, since in 2000 he actually called for an assault weapons ban and expanded background checks, so he's kind of flip-flopped over the years?
No, I'm not worried at all.
Obviously, you're very pro-police. Do you have any police officers in the family or anything like that?
My father was a policeman.
Okay.
And I have hundreds of friends that are police, sheriff, every branch of the law enforcement, California Highway Patrol, which are here.
Do you feel like there are issues with disproportionate force towards African Americans?
No, because if you look, more whites are killed by police than blacks are.
Well, there's also more white people in the country, so how is that a fair comparison?
Good point.
Trump is the kind of guy that is very strong in defense, and that's one of the reasons why we're here to throw our support for Donald. I think he's got the temperament needed to tell our neighbors in the front, in North Korea, to cut it out. And if they don't cut it out, he'll do something about it.
See, a lot of people think Donald Trump's just a rich guy from New York pretending to be a populist.
Okay, so he's not part of the globalist plan. He's not part of the NAFTA, TPP. He wants to protect America.
He's got buildings all over the world.
I know. Fair trade.
What do you think about actually deporting, millions and millions of people?
I don't think it's going to happen overnight. There's just no way you're going to put, the 11.
Do you think it should, though? Do you think it should?
I think people should follow the law. If you break the law, then you need to go back. If we have some really good immigrants and they're following the law, and I think we ought to look for some sort of way to incorporate them into the fabric of America. But there are a lot of individuals that don't belong here and need to go back.
I don't have a problem with people, and I don't have a problem with people being here legally. But I know so many, I've seen so many, and they suck our system. I mean, the ones I know, they're in court all the time. They're not even citizens. I've never even been to court. They're going to court once, twice a month, and all these different things. Different issues. I don't even know what a courthouse looks like.
Shoulder, arms. Right, face. That's right. Forward, march.
What do you think in terms of, he's called for, a banning of Muslims. He's kind of walked that back a little bit. Obviously, right out of the gate, he said a lot of Mexican immigrants are rapists and drug lords. You think most candidates don't talk this way, so.
Well, I think what the media did is they kind of played off of the words that he actually said and kind of spun it. And I think that stuff that he actually did say, he was just trying to do to get publicity and stuff. get the media votes and.
So you feel like a lot of the things he said was just kind of like to get attention rather than he means it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what exactly he's going to do, but I'm excited to see what he does.
Well, as a minority, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm an American. I want to be treated as American. Let's stop looking at things to divide us. Let's look at things that can unite us. I don't care about those stupid comments. I really don't. If he said them, I wish he apologized for them. But I want people to bring us together.
Donald Trump is a nationalist. He's not a globalist. He loves America. He speaks from the heart to the heart.
So what does that mean? He's not a globalist.
He's not part of the New World Order.
And in terms of his, he's a businessman and obviously has done very well for himself. The economy is kind of stagnant. He's talked about getting jobs back from other countries, this kind of thing. What do you want to see? What do you think he could do in terms of getting higher paid jobs? A lot of the manufacturing jobs that have been offshored. What do you think he could do?
Well, I think since he's such a renowned businessman, I think that he'll be able to work with Congress and figure out a plan to help raise the economy and pull us back from the debt that we have. And
I think we're about done.
Okay.
she's my advisor.
Okay.
I do
Thanks.
what he says.
Have a good one. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.